Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades. The FOMC didn't reduce the rates. They kept it steady, and Bitcoin didn't move really. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. The world is a little bit waiting to see the reaction from America if it goes to war with Iran. And if it does, the market would drop. If it doesn't, the market will pump. So what Trump decides now is very, very important for the world, for peace in the world and for the markets. Let's jump. We're going to check what's oversold on the weekly charts. We're going to try and multiply my account 10 times. That's my goal each year. Try to get 1,000%. I don't want 3 times. 10 times should be the minimum. If you invested in Google, for example, in the early stages, in pre-IPO, you would have got like 1,000 times. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. My account 798, still a bit of a pullback. In 3 months, up from 498, the low around 500. 493 was the low, so up about 300 on the month, down from 915. 915 was the high this month, and then it's pulled back to a little under 800. And this week, down from 840. So going into the technicals, you can see Bitcoin came down to 103,000 and now back at 104. Sideways chop since the war with Iran news. You can see just before Israel and Iran started having wars, 106, we dropped to 103. I entered, then we went to 108, then America got involved, Trump was saying, and then we dropped to 103. Now we're sitting at 104. Funding fee is positive. Bitcoin trades still in the profits. Ethereum trades slightly in the profits. But I've paid $207,000 Bitcoin trade. I've made $1,797 profits, and I've paid $168 in fees. The Ethereum is a $175,000 trade, 70 Ethereum. I've made $1,100 in profits and paid $95 in fees. The funding fee is slightly negative, or slightly positive, on Bitcoin, slightly positive on Ethereum, but they were negative yesterday, so I was slightly getting paid to keep my trades open. The market not looking beautiful right now. Red, quite flat or red. Tesla was up a little bit after a drop yesterday. Bitcoin 104,000. Let's go into the weekly charts. I'm just going to scan the weekly charts for looking for stochastics that are overbought. Bitcoin was overbought on the stochastic, still overbought. Squeeze mob still going green. It's a little bit overbought, but it still looks like a bullish pennant on the weekly. Pole and flag, so it still looks like a bull flag. Target would be around 140k, and I do believe, as I've been saying for the last 2 years, that the top of the bull market will be September 2020, around September 20, 560 days after the halving. So we could have one more impulse, usually the strongest of Bitcoin, but it would be cancelled if America goes to war with Iran also. Bitcoin indicator bot still firing a blue buy, a guru bot, which it fired back at 20k in 2023. You get it in the master course, jamescryptoguru.com. Bitcoin indicator bot still firing a buy, didn't fire a sell yet. Let's quickly scan what's on the weekly, what's cheap. Ethereum overbought on the weekly. Nvidia overbought on the weekly, still pushing up. Uni not yet overbought, so Uni has more to run. Top of the resistance will be $8.60. Stochastic heading up, volume heading up. Tesla overbought, but going for a double push on the stochastic. So only Uniswap has been underbought. Bitcoin longs, BNB overbought, Meta overbought, everything almost total market cap overbought, Nasdaq overbought, so everything is overbought. Ethereum overbought, so you get the picture. Most of the market is a little bit overbought. Time to sell when it's time to buy, like it was in April when we had that big fear panic. That was time to buy when the market was oversold. When it's overbought, time to sell. But it does still look like a bull flag on Bitcoin. On the daily, still looks like this bullish pennant, but you can see there is this triangle forming, a descending triangle. Usually these would build pressure, and then break out. So we could have a retest of 100k. That's the safest place to trade. That's a psychological massive support at 100k, opening at 100k, stop loss at 99k. Take profit at that bull market target, which I think would be September, 138k. Risk reward 34 times, risking 1,000 to make $37,000. 10x leverage will be $370,000. These are the trades I would take on Bitcoin. Let's go into the 4 hourly. 4 hourly looks like a little bit of a head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. So it does look like America is going to go to war, possibly. If this plays, that would be the catalyst for this bad news. If it does play out, target would be 95k. But again, I have a trade activate at 100k on this psychological support. But clear head and shoulders. Let's go into the hourly. I've got more buy orders at 102k and 100k. Hourly, we're holding. We came down to 103 and then we got a bounce. I've got trades on Bitcoin at 102, 101, same 100k, same as before. Let's go into Ethereum. Ethereum, similar patterns. On the weekly, we're in this bullish pennant. In the weekly, we're in this massive symmetrical triangle. Target is 7,400. Could be around February. Daily, we go in and you can see it's in a bullish bull flag. If it breaks down, target would be 2,000. But it still looks like it's on the daily and the weekly. Still looks like they're in bull flag. Same with Bitcoin. So still remaining I'm still remaining bullish. On the daily, the Ethereum is oversold. On the 4 hourly, oversold. Safest place to take a trade is 2,200. If you haven't taken a trade there, I would keep it there. Another place to take the trade is off these supports, 2,400, with a tight stop, because this is much more risky. And then take profit at this bigger target. I would do at this top of the... I would go to 3,000 on this smaller trade. Risk reward 16 times, risking 57 to make 927 per Ethereum. 10x leverage 9,000. Let's go into the total market cap, what it's showing us. Total market cap looks like straight away on the 4 hourly head and shoulders. But it didn't break down yesterday. Shoulder, head, shoulder. But it's a clear head and shoulders on the 4 hourly. On the daily, still looks like a... Let's see. Looks like symmetrical triangle forming on the daily. This is on total market cap. Symmetrical triangle. Double top. And it looks like head and shoulders. But all coins are so oversold already. I don't understand how they could drop more. They're quite devastated. Only Bitcoin pumped. Everything else has been annihilated. But a lot of reversal patterns starting to show here. Doji stars, a lot of dojis. Dojis are reversal patterns after we got that run up on the market cap from 2 trillion up to 3.5 trillion and now sitting at 3.2 trillion. And you can see the main trend line. You can clearly see it. So it can come down to 2.8 trillion. Interesting. Let me know what you think. I'd love more opinions. Join us in the Telegram. There's 190 of you online. This Bitcoin is not looking good. This is the failed trader. James Wynn has spoken on X. Trump is ruining everything. Also messed up everything with the duties. True, they're keeping the market. But if you guys remember, I said this. I said when a new president gets in, just like Biden in 2021, 22, they push down the markets hard in the beginning so they can pump them going into the midterms and into the end of their presidency, so they look like a hero and they win their parties. And I said this that in April when they dropped the markets with the tariffs, that it's still too soon to the midterms. Midterms are next year in November. So they can keep pushing down the market, I think. Join everyone in the conversation. The links are all down below. Let me know what you think. Under the video, go down below. You can sign up to Bybit, get a 60k bonus if you've been having high fees or liquidation spikes. Bybit is the best exchange for trading crypto. Weex $200 bonus just for signing up. KYC free worldwide exchange. And jamescryptoguru.com to join the free Telegram and to get the courses. And also right now on X, there's a giveaway for an iPhone 16 Pro from Bybit. You can see under the video here, it's already got 38,000 views, 151 entrants. You need to like and retweet, follow James Crypto Guru, finish the last steps to go in the chance. I'm going to pick a winner of iPhone 16 Pro. And I'll pick that winner in 5 days, everyone. 5 more days left. And you can see already a lot of Robert already did the you're an amazing person. Hopefully I get lucky today. Blessed are the peacemakers. Let's pray for peace. Amazing. Offset, thanks for the opportunity. One love, everyone. Say no to war. You have been a life changer to your community. Let's keep speaking out about peace. Thank you, everyone. amazing opportunity. You can see many people. I'm going to pick a winner in 1 week, everyone. So make sure in a few days, make sure you jump in. My yesterday's video, let's look at the comment. We are going down. War with Iran, US debt crisis. Powell didn't reduce the rates. A toxic mix down, not wishing to be negative. I think Bitcoin's holding steady because Iran news should have dropped it very badly, but it didn't actually. Thank you, James. Market may drop hard. Weekly time frame. Not looking good on most cryptos. It's true. I just closed all my crypto. Be cautious out here, friends. Let me know what you think. 3 head and shoulders on Bitcoin, 1 hour, 4 hour daily, all 4 different unperfect setups. USDT head and shoulders clean. So the same thing that I was kind of saying. We missed you, Guru, and your videos. Thank you. Thanks for peace. I'm not sure what that word is. Thank you for your experience and passion. Your insights and guidance in the crypto world inspire and empower so many. Hopefully I'm in the winner. Will be a great birthday present for my mum. Now going to upload on X. Amazing. Thanks for the updates. Much appreciated. What about WorldCoin, bro? Order at 0.77. Let's see if I have my order set. No, I don't have it set. Let's check out WorldCoin. I'll do it in the next video, everyone. That's my updates in the market. I hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy your life. Spend time with your family and friends. Push for peace. If you make money from me, hire social media marketers to push peace messages using ChatGPT 03 model. Get them to generate peace messages and push them on all your socials. And don't forget, you can win that iPhone and join us in the Telegram. Let me know what you think. A lot of head and shoulders patterns setting up. It does look like most likely that means USA will go to war with Iran. I could close my trades and then let my orders activate. But again, I've got the orders on Bitcoin and Ethereum you can see here, I've got my orders at 100 and Ethereum 2,100, 2,300. I could close them and let those activate early, close them and activate lower, but I'm going to keep my trades open because on the bad news, they didn't pull that back that much, and then I'm going to activate trades if it comes down, if they do announce war, which I pray they don't. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. If you thought anything was complicated, you didn't understand the charts, or you're curious, like you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you take the Crypto Master Course and the Stock Guru Master Course so you really understand what's going on, and go join that competition to win that iPhone 16 Pro. Love you all. Have an iPhone 16. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.